Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Today it was preview night at San Diego Comic-Con. We've got a lot to talk about so far. And, you know, I am aware that there is a certain image everybody is talking about or speculating about. I'd rather wait to see if it's actually on the floor tomorrow or gets dropped and reveals sometime in the next few hours. So I won't talk about it yet because I want to properly judge it with some actual product photos if it's a thing. But we will talk about everything else we've seen today on the venue outside for Dragon Ball, different releases throughout the day, as well as some of the prior releases leading up into San Diego Comic-Con. And of course, like I said, this is the preview night. Tomorrow or today, now that you're seeing this video, this is when the event really kicks off and everybody's in there. So let's see what they've got today. But so far, let's go through this list. So first things first, let's go here. Let's talk about these new store exclusive figures. We've got another Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and he's basically just coming with a slight few upgrades here. Don't know how the figure changed internally, if at all, because I know a lot of people complained about it breaking, probably in the wrist and leg. Leg specifically, I think, is the one highest that gets complained about. So we shall see whenever somebody decides to grab it in the next few days, if it hopefully goes up literally at the beginning of August. But he is going to be coming with these new squinting eyes. That's going to be replacing the big wide ones he had before. And also he's going to be coming with, where is it? These Venom Blast, Venom Charge hands. I guess they're kind of, you can utilize them in different ways. Looks pretty cool so far. I'm not sure if this is, yeah, it looks like it's probably just different hands as opposed to like a forearm attachment. But it looks pretty cool regardless. And then you're also going to get this new base stand. I don't know if it's coming with the claw. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, with a little bit of a different design there, as opposed to the prior two that we have gotten, one from the I think event exclusive and one from the actual general release. Crazy. But 8250 yen, and that's all you're getting for him in terms of new content. And I believe he sold out for the most part. So if you're able to get him at the New York store, go for it, or if you're in Shanghai or if you're in Tokyo, go for it. The next one here is Gwen, Ghost Spider, Spider Gwen, whatever you feel comfortable calling her at this point. Trader, fraud. Okay, we've got this metallic shine. I don't know what the metallic shine is supposed to be in reference to. I don't ever remember her suit looking like that. Maybe it's supposed to be in reference to her own universe or something. I don't know. Of course, the colors in her universe are a little bit more exaggerated and different, colorful. But she is coming with, if I can find it, she's coming with this new head sculpt right here, which is basically when they were, talking and she was walking on the little, I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to say gargoyle. It was either the lion head or whatever it was at the top of the building. You know what I'm talking about, that scene. Where they're having the moment. It looks pretty cool. Would love to have it on the actual regular release, but it is what it is. I do think that they could have given her the watch, just so you don't feel like you still have to go out of your way for $20.99, because he is quite expensive to get at this point. And I am aware that there's a CT Toys KO of it. Don't know if that one is available that much anymore. I'm not sure if they're continuing to pump out figures of that at the moment. Might have to wait for a reissue from them or something. But yeah, she's also going to come with that base, if I can find it in the photos. I passed it, I guess. There we go. Pink and different colors. So yeah, same price, nothing too crazy. If you like it and you need it, go for it. Now, as you know, Deadpool and Wolverine is dropping. A lot of people have already seen it, so avoid spoilers if you can. There is a couple of things. There was one thing in here I think that kind of is a spoiler, because I haven't seen it in a trailer. But it's been popping up in, merchandise at this point. So if you don't want to see the little tiny head person, I guess skip like 30 seconds. But here we go. We've got Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool and Wolverine go up for pre-order on August 1st, I believe, with everything else. Deadpool comes with a pretty decent, set of accessories here. Nothing too crazy. They could have given him those gold guns, but these are good so far. And Wolverine, of course, doesn't really need much. He just needs his claws. I know a lot of people are kind of questioning this head sculpt here. I would have liked to see him on the floor, and maybe they do have him and they just didn't put him up today. Well, yesterday, technically at the time of making this video. But if he's there and on display today, that would be great, so we can get an idea of what it looked like in person. because so far only Deadpool is available to view. But moving down here, so Deadpool is going to be releasing in December. He's 10,450 yen. Wolverine, 9,900 yen. So yeah, well, there's nothing I can really say to complain about Wolverine really, except maybe like this part. But that doesn't bother me too much at the moment. I know there's potential possibility it will look different once we see an actual prototype. Their face stuff is pretty on and off. But yeah, so far so good. Let's take a look at Deadpool here since he's on the actual floor. Here we go. Colorful. Got the sidearms right here. The swords. Overall looks great so far. I know a lot of people were kind of questioning these eyes, but it is a prototype. I'm not expecting perfection on the first prototype display, but usually these are fine. At least, you know, when I've gotten the Deadpool SHFs, they seem fine on release, so I'm hoping that they fix that. But so far, so good. Let's see if there's the back view. Yeah, back view. There we go. Swords and whatnot looks pretty good. Like very better. There we go. Better close up. Yeah. Hopefully we see Wolverine soon. Weird that he's not there. So we also have Hoshina Soshido from Kaiju no 8. I won't say too much about this guy. You know, August 1st pre-orders, 8,800 yen, December release. I do think it's pretty easy for them to push out these figures, and them already being popular characters, at least liked characters somewhat, also helps at that, with them having to basically just be able to reuse the body, restructure it a little bit for the different accessories for each character to individualize them a little bit is nice. I am waiting to see though if they will touch upon the actual, you know, suits that are in the manga currently, because the only problem I have with these really is that it has no good ab crunch. And a character like Hoshina, he definitely needs a good ab crunch. So I feel like it's something that they could have taken a little bit into account, because his character is very agile, very fast, and I don't know. We'll have to see how people pose him, if they can make him look real good. Anywho, moving on, we have Dandadan. I don't know anything about this show, so if you're a fan of it, I hope you enjoy it. There's Dandadan or Dandadan. I don't know, man. I really don't. And what's this guy's name? Okarun and Momo. Yeah, they look okay. Don't look anything too crazy. This guy here, he's got his toes all hanging out. He looks pretty cool though. Nothing much more to say about him though. Moving on to the GOAT, Izuku Midoriya, otherwise known as Deku. This guy right here is 7,700 yen, dropping August 1st of pre-orders and releases this year in December. I'm assuming Bakugo is probably going to release 2025 then, if they're pushing Deku out that far. I'm curious just in terms of his accessory layout. Are they going to make him one of the characters that has his extra accessories spread out between other releases? Because I think that they're considering this not a separate accessory, and it's considered an alternate hand, because he's only got 2 left and 3 right, and 3 interchangeable faces and different bang parts. So I'm just curious to see how that all lines up, because I feel like he should come with more. And I haven't been watching the latest season, so I really don't know if he's doing anything super crazy. But when I saw Vigilante Deku, even before that, I feel like there's a lot more that he was doing that could be applied here. But you let me know. Do you think that they're in the right not having all those other potential attack accessories he could be doing? Because I know a lot of people also are wondering if he was going to be a budget release. But, you know, with how good he looks, his articulation design, you know, that price might be justifiable. We'll see. His articulation so far has looked pretty good though. Moving on. This is the Daima stuff. I know it's a hit or miss for people. If you don't like it, fine, cool. Piccolo, he's an expensive one. I think it just really has to do with the cape, the soft goods cape. Don't know why it's so expensive for it, but I feel like it has nothing to do with necessarily the figure, because if Goku and Vegeta can be 39.60 yen each, I think Piccolo, you know, probably could be around there as well, even though he is a little taller. Maybe it's the material. I don't know what they're making those decisions for with the price, but it definitely has something to do with this cape too. But yeah, as far as I've seen, I think there's some social media posts that have him marked as a November release. I'm gonna assume that it's December, because They have not updated this Tamashii website yet to reflect those changes, so I'm assuming that they'll update those posts later on or make a correction, something like that. But looks okay. If you like chibi characters, this is your thing. Of course, we don't really know what the series is about outside of them being turned small, so I wouldn't judge it too harshly yet. But as far as figures go, Vegeta, you can't really do too much with him like this. And I mean, I don't really think that they were going to give him that cut right there. I don't know. It would have probably been an easy break figure. Just at this size, at least. But I mean, he looks okay. He comes with another windswept head sculpt. That's about it. Maybe he could be good for customs and stuff like that. Maybe like Vegeta Jr. or I don't know, a young kid Prince Vegeta or something. This right here, this Goku though, I think is probably one of the best of the three so far that's going up for pre-order and releasing this year. He comes with a windswept head sculpt as well, and the power pole. And in general, I think he's going to probably pose the best. He's probably got more or less the same articulation as GT Kid Goku. So yeah, nothing really to complain about there. Looks pretty cool. If you want to use him for custom, that also probably will work as well. This guy also was revealed in the lineup. He is called Goma. He probably appeared in one of the trailers at some point. I don't remember. But this does tell me that they probably have more in store for Daima in terms of figure releases. And I'm okay with that. I think it will depend on what other characters they choose to put out. I have seen one, I think Bam Presto statue teased that has an adult Goku in this gi. So that is one thing I'm kind of hoping for, is to see that. And that could be a nice either fresh 3.0 Goku because it's an all new design, all new, you know, take on a character or whatever. I would like to see it. We'll see. But I don't really know too much about this guy, so we'll have to find out in October. Now we've got the big dude here, Shanks, pre-time skip, 11,000 yen. He is premium Bandai, I think, just in Japan, so I don't think you're gonna have to worry about rushing to get him right now. In the States, he'll probably be general release. They've been doing that more or less recently with Bleach and Naruto and I think one other line. So we'll see. But basically, I think he's gonna end up like Shanks. End up like Ace, where he was premium Bandai in Japan and general release in the States. So I wouldn't worry too much right now. He is releasing March 2025, and of course they don't have pictures down there, but they have him here. He comes with a cape. He comes with his sword, or sheath sword, and regular sword. He also comes with some goofy faces. Yes, he is missing his arm right here. That's intentional. He comes with this spoon. He comes with a happy face. Very, very well done character so far. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get to this page here. He comes with this Luffy non-posable, I guess you call it statue, and I really like that. I know a lot of people are saying, why couldn't it be posable? Honestly, it's fine. I feel like it's fine. It doesn't necessarily need to be posable. It would be cool, but I feel like it would probably be on the level of Gohan, Kid Gohan, that comes with the new event exclusive Goku, currently at San Diego Comic-Con. So I don't know, I think that would add more money of a money point price to it, so kind of glad. But this is the spread of accessories. Comes with that Luffy face for that East Blue version that's coming out soon, I believe next month. And like I said, he was missing an arm there. He does come with this part right here, which looks like it's gonna pop in at the bicep. I do think future Gohan is going to get something similar, maybe a better attachment to his actual shoulder. We shall see. But the fact that they're willing to do that for a character like Shanks, I think that they're willing to do it for a character like future Gohan. So don't put your hopes out yet. And this is what Luffy looks like, and this is a cool ass faceplate. So I'm totally down for this. Cannot wait. Now, the last thing here, which I feel like just blew up in people's faces, and everybody's sitting here arguing about it and calling it garbage or this and that, and wow, what a way, you know, to see people react to stuff. It's just very interesting. We have this new store exclusive Super Saiyan Goku that's based on kind of the Z Warriors and how they did that intro where he turned Super Saiyan at the end of it. That's literally what it's based on. You know, it's nothing complicated. I see what they're going for with the colors and with the attempt of like translucency here. That may not be a word, but I can see what they're going for. It kind of gives that impression that he's just still powering up, or he's got that glow aura around him. And of course, it really sells it when you have the aura like this. So, you know, I can see why people are not for it. I did see some comments kind of talking about these colors. It's blue underneath. I don't know what to tell you. It really depends on the lighting, in my opinion. I mean, you can see it because it's bleeding through, and you know, the lighting is making that colors mix like that. I don't know what to tell you. The hair sculpt is okay. Not too bad there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could have done something different for it with the colors, the paint, or just in general the material, so it's not see-through. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just not for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. But it's a store exclusive. If you don't like it, it's no harm, no foul. It's not really gonna cause any problems. It's not that big of a deal. And honestly, like I said, I think it really depends on the lighting, because here it looks fine, but you can also see these translucent parts at least riding up. Like it starts here halfway and then it goes translucent, or the paint is just different, but up here it looks okay. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I think you're just gonna have to play around with lighting. One of those things I really don't like when they do, personally. I didn't like when they did it with the Armor Broly a couple of years back, but you know, it happens. It's store exclusive. If you're down for it, go for it. It's not that expensive. It's 5,500 yen. Drop in October. But yeah, there are some other pictures here kind of showing that other head sculpt. I do like this. Not that I need it, but it does look cool. Not sure if these faceplates will fit anything else. And then I guess this was just a close-up to show you the prototype colors, I guess. I don't know. Again, it's not for everybody. Not every store exclusive, event exclusive is for everybody. They can't please everybody. You know, if you don't like it, voice your opinion, move on. I don't think it's that big of a deal. People gotta chill. But anyways, that was basically just preview night. Of course, there's definitely more reveals that can drop, so, you know, stay tuned. Like I said, that potential leak that dropped, you know, we'll address it if it's there tomorrow, or if they put promo pictures up. We shall see. But anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video, which should be another video like this, going over all the, you know, SH Figuarts news and whatnot for the day, if there is any. And yeah, hope you have a good one. And if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con, be sure to go get your event exclusives and have a good time. Catch you in the next one. Peace.